dollar liquidity infrastructure for global commerce.
Hi, I'm Bobola Odebi. Welcome to my Digital Money series, where I break down blockchain, crypto, stablecoins, and global payments in simple English so anyone can understand them. And this is where it gets really interesting. He has specifically mentioned blockchain. I didn't mention that. Not a crypto company, the CBN governor himself. Pillar 4 is cross-border payments and CBDC integration. CBDC, for people who don't know, stands for Central Bank Digital Currency. So to deepen Nigeria's integration with the Pan-African Payment Settlement System and the African Continental Free Trade Area. To reduce cross-border payment costs, strengthen Nigeria's position as a regional settlement hub, helping Nigerian businesses trade more efficiently across borders. And finally, Pillar 5, regulation, risk management, and cybersecurity to strengthen trust in the country, reduce fraud to less than 0.001% of the total transactions by 2028. Because, as the governor said, a payment system is only as strong as the trust people have in it. And honestly, I think that's a fair point. That is what was announced. So now let me tell you what it actually means in real people. For real people, real businesses, and real commerce. The governor's statement sounds bold. An efficient payment system is one of the fastest ways to take people out of poverty. But when you understand how payment friction actually affects daily lives at the ground level, that statement is not bold. It's simply accurate. When I first heard the governor say that, I'll be honest, I know some people might hear it and think, really? Payments? Out of all the problems we have. But when you really think about how money moves in everyday life, it actually makes perfect sense. Let me give you 3 examples in the real commerce. Example 1, a woman runs a fabric store in Onitsha market. She sells to buyers across different countries, the UK, US, Panama, name it. But when a buyer in the UK wants to place a larger order, they need to transfer money to her. If that transfer fails or is delayed or costs so much in fees that the buyer decides to cancel, she loses the sale. Her inventory won't reduce, and that means our supplier won't get a new order. So you see, the cycle of commerce slows down and it affects the entire country's economy. Not because there's no demand, but because the pipe that should carry the money is leaking, slow, or blocked. Here's another one. Example 2, the car dealer in Lagos that buys vehicles from the US. When he enters a bid and he wins the vehicle sale, when it's time to make the payment, They can't go to the bank to just initiate the payment. He has to go and source for the US dollars by himself. Go to the informal market, paying premium FX rate to buy the dollars. And when they buy the dollars, they'll now send it to the domiciliary account where they can then initiate it through the bank. The bank will also charge about 1% to send it. So they're already paying lots in fees, to make the payment. And when they finally make the payment, or let me say, while they're trying to sort the payment, the shipment is delayed. The customer who needed the car for, let's say somebody need a car for his birthday, they wait. And so that affects business growth caused by not the lack of order or effort, but by friction in the payment system. So I'll probably skip the third example. So you can see the governor is right. Fixing that infrastructure makes it fast, cheap, reliable, and inclusive. It's not a technical upgrade. It's a poverty reduction strategy. Now, this is the part that really stood out to me. Because if you've been following this series from the beginning, you remember we started with blockchain, then moved to what is cryptocurrencies, different type of cryptocurrencies, then to Bitcoin, then to stablecoins, why stablecoins was created, then to wallets and custody, how you can receive, send, or save your stablecoins, your digital money.
The dollar liquidity infrastructure for global commerce.